What if I told you he wasn't the greatest? That a country would fail to protect its greatest natural resource? That sometimes it is a matter of life and death? That no one can outrun the truth? What if I told you he's the only true Cubs fan? That you could heal all wounds with a fight song? That the man no one could stop tragically was? What if I told you running a marathon is easy? 30 stories, 30 filmmakers, 30 years. ESPN's critically acclaimed 30 for 30, presented by Levi.
CJ Esposito, local North Bradford legend.
Can you really say the town is named right?
So it's Brantford, North Brantford. He used to be a star running back, quarterback, all that jazz. He was gonna go pro until one day the hamstring just gave way, snapped. He never played again. This is the story of CJ Esposito.
As inconsistent as the weather this spring was, there was one constant for Lyons Township's baseball team. That was senior pitcher CJ Esposito. Esposito went 9-1 on the mound this year and added 8 home runs at the plate.
All right. Now, shoulder width apart. Little open up so I can get 2 eyes on the pitcher instead of just having one. And then make a little sign of the cross on the plate. Brought the backpack, kept it on my shoulder until the pitcher, and then just. I was a career probably 280 hitter, but you know, my on-base percentage was probably around 880 because it's either I hit the ball or I just walked. So my average was shitty, but you know, I was on base a lot. So you know, on-base percentage equals runs if you read Moneyball. You know, so.
Hello, my name's Alex Booth. I'm a dear friend of CJ Esposito's. I've known CJ, or as we like to call him, you know, Craigie Fresh, since age circa like 2nd grade. I played baseball with him, football with him. He was all-star athlete in all of the above, and then he had his ACL replaced by his hamstring. It was hard to see a young hamstring just disappear like that, but it was for a good cause. His ACL was dying, and they did what was needed to save it. And I think CJ is a better person because of it. Yes, could he have gone pro? I don't like to speculate, but yes, he could have. Probably the best CJ I've ever seen on the field.
Want to see how I lost my hamstring?
If it's not too sensitive, the people want to know.
I mean, we're talking no discretion right here. Can you show us your lack of hamstring?
I was playing football. Here's the center, the quarterback right here.
I got it.
Here's the tackle. I was the guard.
Can I be someone?
No, just the camera is the linebacker. So, you know, ready, set, go. My job is I go around the tackle. The tackle crashes down. I go around and the running backs follow me, and I was supposed to block the linebacker, and I came out too far, so I needed to stop to go hit him. And when I put my leg down in like full sprint, it just kind of went, like, you know, popped in.
Can we hear that sound again, just for clarification?
Made that sound. And blew out my knee. You know.
And was this before or after you were the running back?
I was never the running back. I was the running back in like 1st grade, but I was a lineman.
Sad story.
So you know, I had to have knee surgery, and my doctor said we're gonna replace your ACL with your hamstring, which is back here, right here.
What's it like to have an ACL?
Anterior cruciate hamstring.
Yes.
It's actually supposed to be a stronger piece of muscle than the original ACL.
So you're super CJ.
I like to think of myself as RoboCop.
We have a good authority that one of CJ's closest, longest friends is right here. You can see what he has to say. Frank.
Chris, get out now.
See, CJ Esposito is an interesting character, and I hate him. Claims to be batting 280 in his baseball season, running back, quarterback, and linebacker for his high school football team. Yeah, that's bullshit. Didn't want to say it, but might have been sticking the needle in his arm, doing hemorrhoids. Make a lot of sense.
Now, what was it like when you had to get the surgery? On a scale of forward to back, how was it?
Well, here, I'll explain it like this. I was a sophomore. This was the first scrimmage of the year. So, by getting soft playing time on the varsity team as a sophomore, that was like one CJ forward. Like, you know, I thought I was going places. And then all of a sudden, blew out the knee, 3 CJs back. So, it's always one CJ forward, 3 CJs back in my life.
This is my patient name, CJ, also known as Jerko. As you can see here, he tore his ACL. He's a little squeamish, so it's, you know, sensitive area. He tore his ACL on his knee by, you know, just playing football and such. And to repair it, we had to go back, right behind here. Check out some of his Achilles, right back here, right there. Transplanted that. Use a skin graft to put it right in here so that his knee can function again. As you can see, there's still a large scar where we made the incision, but you know, I'd rather have him have a large scar on his knee, which, you know, girls tend to like, instead of, you know, never being able to walk again. At this point, with regular exercise as well as you know, therapy, should be back to normal in a couple months.
And will he ever be able to be a professional football player again?
Never. Never. I mean, in his dreams, maybe. But to be honest, this will always hold him back. He'll be a step behind anyone. Especially those black guys, because, you know, they were bred to be good like that.
Frank, what do you know about ACLs?
Huh?
What do you know about ACLs?
ACLs? Like,
yes.
Like your ACL in your leg?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
How do you think it would affect someone to lose a hamstring?
Well, they couldn't walk, and that would suck.
All right.
And look how far he's come, standing there today.
Now, Frank, go
Is this a documentary?
It's a 30.
Did you tear your hamstring or
I
something?
tore my ACL and they replaced it with a hamstring, so now they think I don't have a hamstring.
Wait, what?
Even he's baffled.
They took half of my hamstring muscle out and screwed it where my ACL used to be.
I mean, I see how you can do that, but I don't.
And he's a physics
how do
major.
you replace an AC? That has nothing to do with physics.
How do
you replace an ACL with your hamstring?
You just
do you think that is pro-abortion or against abortion?
We need you to pick a side.
What are your
that is definitely pro.
It's pro.
I'm not sure why.
You think that's pro-abortion?
What? We're ripping someone's ACL out and then
would you say by
their
that
hamstring there?
I tore it. It wasn't there anymore.
Would you say he's a Republican or a Democrat?
Wait, did you tear it or did you tear it out? Because you said it's not there anymore.
No, yeah, but when you tear it, it rips the ligament apart. Like in the MRI, there was no more ligament there. Wouldn't
it be easier to just reattach it?
No, you can't reattach it. You need to replace it.
Frank, how do you think he did tear it out? In just an honest opinion, how do you think he would do it? We're examining all angles here.
To tear out someone's ACL?
How would you do that?
I don't know, with a rusty spoon? I don't know.
A rusty spoon.
And he's a physics major.
That is, again, nothing to do with that at all. That is a tiny ass camera. Where'd you get that?